Well, new tonight, an I-Team investigation into license plate confusion that's creating a nightmare for some Massachusetts drivers. In fact, some say they're charged for tolls and parking violations in places they have never been. As our I-Team's Ryan Kath discovered, part of the problem involves the 35 specialty license plates that are now issued by the registry.
Patricia Demerjian never thought her trip to a Salem grocery store back in November would end up being an alibi.
I had the proof that it couldn't possibly have been me.
She had to send the receipt to convince the MBTA that the parking violation she received at this Franklin commuter lot wasn't her car.
I was very angry.
It wasn't just a nuisance thing, it was pure harassment.
Bibiana Nowacki drives a Mazda but was repeatedly charged for toll violations in Florida for this sports car.
I'll pay the $9 toll, you send me the Lamborghini.
Both women have paid an extra fee to the registry for decades to have low-number license plates, but it turns out those numbers aren't unique. Here's a look at the plate on Bibiana's Mazda, 330A. And here's the plate on the sports car. It's also a Massachusetts plate with 330A, and it's hard to see, but if you look closely, it's a dealer plate. Patricia's plate is 10375. After sending in her receipt, the T told her the car parked illegally had a right whale plate, also 10375.
They should not be reusing plate numbers. It's confusing.
And it wasn't just that one mistake. Back in May, Patricia wasn't able to re-register her car because the RMV was convinced her plates were stolen.
Now, I know it wasn't stolen because I had both plates on the car.
This time, it was a municipal plate out of New Bedford, also 10375.
Unfortunately, I'm not surprised.
State lawmaker William Strauss told us he's reached out to the registry a number of times for constituents with this same problem.
What does it say about the system that it takes your involvement to get it cleared up?
It shouldn't come to that.
When we reached out to MassDOT, a spokesperson told us there's no such thing as a duplicate license plate because the stacked letters you see here are supposed to be included with the numbers on any kind of violation.
But that doesn't solve the issue with municipal and commercial plates. And the transportation chair on Beacon Hill believes the confusion could create a long list of issues for drivers.
The most serious is the one I've always been concerned about, which is a delayed identification in the case of a criminal investigation.
It is just plain stupid to have all these license plates issued with the same numbers. I mean, it's like a Keystone Cops thing.
The state lawmaker told us that the RMV gave him the impression that it was working to improve this situation for drivers. But during our repeated questions, the state agency wouldn't admit there's any kind of issue to correct. For the I-Team, Ryan Kath, WBZ News. Wow.